Hey, it's your girl Carmel Jean-Francois, owner and founder of Seafit Coaching. Welcome back to my kitchen. I haven't really named the concoction that I'm about to put together. I punched into Google. My main ingredients, the stars of the show, was quinoa, olives, and walnuts. And I was thinking texture, and it spit out a bunch of choices. And the first one I clicked, I said, I can do all this. I'm gonna throw it together with some greens. I'm gonna make a nice little quinoa, olive, walnut salad. Let's see how it goes. So let me introduce you to the ingredients. Before we do that, I wanted to let you know that tonight this meal will be SOS free. SOS meaning salt, oil, and sugar free, but it's still going to be packed with flavor and texture and all kinds of deliciousness. So I'm excited to bring that to you. Now, what I want you to do is subscribe to this channel and share this with anybody that you know that might be on a journey of being SOS free, salt, oil, and sugar free. Share it out, and I would love you more than I already do. So let's go meet the ingredients. How's this for some ingredients, huh? So let's start back here. I have my spring baby spinach mix. I have my red and orange bell peppers. Here's the walnuts. Ah, scallions and cilantro. Hey, I have water, guys. I was so proud because I was gonna pull out my homemade vegetable broth. It had already gone bad, so I'm using water. But don't worry, I have my herb and spice blend right here. So many herbs and spices in here, I can't even count. Maybe like 9 or 10 of them, I promise you. I have my grape tomatoes here. Here's the star of the show, quinoa and olives. Here is my ingredients for my dressing, which is Dijon mustard, just 1 teaspoon. I have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and I have, oh, that's not pretty. And I'm gonna throw in lots of garlic in that. So these are my ingredients. I'm excited. You ready to come on this trip with me? Oh, let's do it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to rinse and toast my quinoa to get rid of the lectins, to bring out the nutty flavor that the quinoa has to offer. I recently learned that so many people don't like the taste of quinoa. I've been living in a bubble because I love the taste of quinoa. Anyway, then I'm going to add in my water and all my herb spice blend, and we're gonna cook the quinoa and make it really, really nice and flavorful. I also want to cook it with some of the cilantro stems to give it a little bit of the cilantro flavor. So I'm just kind of like letting you know. I'm going to cut and chop my red bell pepper, and we'll put that in all at the end, along with the olives and the walnuts and the cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes. It'll be fantastic. Ready? This is a good time to tell you that I'd encourage you to use recipes as suggestions. You can always build and expand on ingredients. You can be creative and experiment. I don't think I'm particularly creative, but I stay excited about my ingredient choices. If it's just okay, I look to see how I can improve on it the next time. And if it's terrible, you just stay away from that combination of ingredients. And if creativity isn't your thing, then using a recipe to its exact detail works too. So go ahead and just do that. Do whatever works for you. And that's the beauty of all of this. My hope for you is that you enjoy the food that you're consuming, because healthy food should taste good. I don't compromise taste for health. I don't have to. Oh, and another thing I definitely want to point out, that not only is this meal nutrition packed, but it has a ton of protein. I know so many people are so concerned about their protein, but there's a ton of protein in this meal, along with fiber, which is so super important. We need that in our bodies, guys, for so many reasons that I'll touch upon in one of my videos on the sugar savvy solution. And of course, flavor and taste and texture. And I always want my food to be pretty. What can I say? I love pretty food. I mean, of course I do. Who does not want to look down on their plate and see something beautiful? I do. I'm so happy. Hey, Google, stop. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. And I was going to clean up, but I said, I just don't feel like it. Where's a fork so I can try this? So I garnished it with some of the remaining scallions and cilantro. You saw that I already tried it, right? So now I have it with the leaves, my spring mix. So good. There's so much flavor in this quinoa salad mix that spinach leaf, whatever spring leaf I just grabbed with it, it cuts down on the flavor, so it makes it perfect. Look, so it's not too overpowering, you know? So glad I decided to make this. I think I want more walnuts. I'm gonna go put some more walnuts in here. I want more texture. I love texture. So anyway, glad I made this. I'm gonna put the recipe in the description below, so check it out there. And like I said, share this with somebody that you feel might be interested in a delicious, super flavorful, salt, oil, and sugar-free recipe involving delicious quinoa, tomatoes, cilantro, scallions, lots of garlic. You saw the ingredients. Red and orange bell peppers, olives. There's our salt. It's so tasty. So see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. I just put in those 3 ingredients. Actually,